والآن تبقى الكلمة لسعادة السيد كيث هاولز، رئيس معهد المهندسين البريطانيين من المملكة المتحدة، فليتفضل لإلقاء كلمته. You must welcome Mr. Keith and yours.
Well, good morning or good afternoon, everyone, and salam alaikum. It's a great pleasure to participate in this event amongst so many distinguished speakers. My name is Keith Howells, and I was recently elected as the 158th president of the Institution of Civil Engineers, the ICE. While our roots are in the UK, today our membership is global, and we represent more than 95,000 civil engineers who live and work all over the world. We were founded over 200 years ago, but are firmly focused on the future. Indeed, new innovations and rapid changes in technology present both a challenge and an opportunity for our industry as we look to build a better world that reflects the aims of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the SDGs. We live in a changing world, and the gap between digital and the physical world is beginning to blur. We have vast amounts of data at our disposal, and the challenge is to make effective use of it. Digital twins of infrastructure assets are becoming commonplace, making it easier to understand how an asset is to be created and how to best manage it subsequently. Artificial intelligence is providing us with the tools to help us make better decisions. Digital technology and modern methods of construction are driving down costs. The implications for infrastructure are profound, and the way we interact with the built environment is also changing. Technology alone does not make our industry more productive, more useful, or more sustainable. It falls to our members and others to ensure that the digital tools we use to create and manage our infrastructure provide the improvements we seek. Increasingly, our citizens expect the same level of reliability and service from our infrastructure as they get from the apps and platforms they use every day. But as the needs of infrastructure change, we at the ICE have also broadened our agenda and now professionally register chartered engineers in some of the specialisms that are critical to next generation delivery. Innovation is at the heart of our approach to tackling the challenges of our time, including climate change. As part of our industry decarbonisation strategy, we've updated past 2080 the standard for developing low carbon infrastructure, and also launched the low carbon concrete route map, which provides a guide to how we're going to reduce carbon emissions from concrete through practical action. We're also proud to have co-founded the International Coalition of Sustainable Infrastructure. This global community of engineers and decision makers has worked for the past 3 years to accelerate innovation in creating the climate resilient infrastructure that we're going to need to weather the impacts of climate change. The vision is to create ecosystems of innovation, bringing together research institutions, investors, governments, and others to meet the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and give the public infrastructure it can rely on. We've made the digitization of the built environment a key strategic priority and are supporting the UK's Construction Leadership Council in its 3-year vision for next generation delivery as we seek to build infrastructure that's fit for the future. We're also supporting new approaches to procurement, for example, through the so-called Project 13 initiative. This industry-led movement has given rise to a number of collaborative enterprise models which are improving the way infrastructure is delivered, and it's working. For example, Anglian Water's new enterprise approach saw a 25% increase in productivity for their pipelaying processes. Similarly, National Grid's London Power Tunnels programme has saved considerable time and money by reviewing and resolving all technical interfaces at the design stage using digital tools. We recently released our 2022 State of the Nation report, which explores how we can improve productivity at every stage of the infrastructure lifecycle. Our web-based resource, Driving Productivity, provides detailed advice on how designers, constructors, and others can improve efficiency and effectiveness and ensure that these actions are repeatable, so that even small gains can accumulate into significant progress. Our policy work, such as our Enabling Better Infrastructure programme, is increasingly influential in helping decision makers make the right choices about the infrastructure interventions their societies need and the best way to go about delivering them. Technology alone will not make us more productive. We also need to embrace the importance of people, culture, and mindset when we make decisions about how we can work more effectively. That goes for the environment we work in, as well as the commercial and procurement relationships we foster. Progress is ultimately driven by people. At the ICE, we see technology as an opportunity to make civil engineering more human. By getting right the people and processes that make technology work well, we can unlock some of the remarkable opportunities that this century will present. Our members' achievements are not merely local, but global, and we're proud that our members have contributed to engineering excellence all over the world. Engineering teams are increasingly multidisciplinary and multinational, and there are countless opportunities to share expertise and learn from one another. Sharing knowledge and best practices are vital, and when best practice becomes general practice, we will move the dial. Increasingly, we're seeing applications for membership from places like Sri Lanka, India, Hong Kong, China, Singapore, and the United Arab Emirates. Global challenges require global solutions, and we're proud that ICE membership and professional qualifications are regarded as both prestigious and globally relevant to the challenges we face. Together, we can leverage technology not just for technology's sake, but to solve complex engineering problems and build a net zero future we all want to see. Thank you for listening and for giving me this platform today. My best wishes to you all. Shukran.